From KTVU Fox 2 News, this is Mornings on 2 on KTVU Plus.
Staying mentally strong through breast cancer, the most common cancer in women worldwide. Up next, we speak with a cancer survivor sharing her story about her stage 4 diagnosis and how she got through it. Well, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in women worldwide. In the U.S., 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer during their lifetime. Today, we're sharing ways to stay mentally strong through a diagnosis. Sahar Paz is a breast cancer survivor, an emotional intelligence coach, and motivational speaker. We want to welcome her to the studio this morning. Thank you for being here, Sahar.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? How are you feeling? You look fantastic.
Thank you.
How are you doing this morning?
I am full of hope. I have been in this battle for 4 years, and I am 90% clear, and I have scans coming up in the new year, and I'm very confident that it's going to be no evidence of disease. So it's been a whirlwind of an experience and probably one of my best teachers, and I'm just so excited to share what I went through.
Walk us through the moment when you got the diagnosis. What do you know now that you wish you had known back then?
Well, it was quite an ordeal for me to get diagnosed. It took about 6 months. So in that moment, I felt a slight relief. Okay, now I know what's going on with my body. And then after that, my mind kind of went to the future and the past of how did I get here? What am I going to do next? And I really tried to be present in that moment, is what I wish somebody would have told me. To be able to be more present with the doctors, to ask the right questions, or perhaps to have my loved one that was there with me take down notes and things of that nature.
That's interesting. You wanted to be more present in the moment, but that's the kind of thing, something that devastating is something that people want to forget and not be present for.
Yeah.
It seems counterintuitive, but how did that help?
Being present allows your body to know that you're actually in this moment, and talking to your body and letting it know that it's safe is so important to making sure that the treatment is working, that you're staying hopeful and your mental health is there right alongside with you in the best way possible. So I think staying present rather than trying to disassociate is going to work a lot better, and honestly, it gives your treatment a lot better chance to work for you.
One of the things I was reading about you that was interesting is that you referred to your cancer as the cancer, not my cancer. How did that change your mindset?
Yeah. When you say my, you're taking ownership, like it belongs here, has a place in my body, and you don't want that. Your body doesn't want that. So saying the cancer, or even naming it. I had 2 tumors and I named them Thelma and Louise, and that language gave me power, and it brought humor to a really tough situation. So from my doctors to nurses to even my loved ones, they were saying, how's Thelma doing? It's time to give Louise her eviction notice.
Adding that humor kind of takes some of the edge off of the seriousness of it all.
Absolutely.
What are some of the questions that you think people should ask their doctors if they're in a situation that you maybe would have liked to have asked in the beginning?
Yeah. Coming back to being in that present moment. So some of these medications have really complicated names. So can you spell that out for me, whether you're putting it in your notes in your phone or in a notebook, things of that nature. Also asking, like, what are some other options that I may have? There's a gold standard to care, but it's always good to know what other options you may have. And is there anything I could do to change my lifestyle so I'm supporting this treatment, so I'm supporting my body through this, are really good questions to ask.
We're showing some video of you doing yoga and practicing other journaling. What other techniques did you use to kind of keep your mind settled?
I learned somatic movements, so they're just very slight movements that really help your nervous system reset so that you're able to come back into your body. Also, dancing around the house is great. You know, we live so much of our life above the shoulders, in our head, thinking about what's next and our responsibilities, that we're detached from our bodies. And to have a relationship with your body actually helps you catch things faster, which is always good.
Is there anything you'd want to let people know who may be dealing with a similar diagnosis like this? Any last words of hope or advice?
Absolutely. It's not a death sentence. You know, name it so that you could detach from it, keep hope alive, and your body is always listening, your mind is always taking notes, so make sure that you're speaking those positive affirmations of hope.
All right, well, we're wishing you all the best, Sahar Paz. Thank you for speaking with us and sharing that journey, and for sharing all that helpful advice to folks out there.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate your time.
Yes, absolutely.